Hey, everybody. So, the other day, a brand new cartoon just dropped. It was the remake of Masters of the Universe, and a lot of people were upset by what it did to the main characters. So, you gotta ask yourself, why would people care so much about it? And I gotta tell you, the reason is because when people are of a certain age, mainly when they're children, they have certain memories which are associated to certain events, so like as I sit here and I draw kind of my version of what I think He-Man and Teela should look like, it reminds me of when I was a kid, how I thought about He-Man. So I was one of those kids. I probably didn't see the original time, like when the shows aired originally, because it would have been the mid to late 80s when I saw it. So I was probably seeing like the reruns they had on afternoons. But I did look at it. And here's the thing. Whenever I looked at that show, like I couldn't tell you a single plot line or a story from the show, but when there was some action going on, there was He-Man. I just remember being like 6 years old and just running about thinking that I was He-Man, recreating what I was seeing on the screen at the same time. So that was the excitement. That's where my memories of Masters of the Universe comes from. It's literally me pretending to be He-Man. I imagine that's how a lot of other people feel and have experienced as well. That being said, they've got these childhood memories linked to the show directly. So they think of Masters of the Universe, they think of a childhood memory, an experience they had pretending to be He-Man. So what happens is when you take something like that and you remake it and you put modern day sensibilities into it, it really, really kind of messes up that sense of memory. Because back then in the 1980s, man, it was kind of a time of innocence, especially from a child's perspective. You weren't looking at some of the weird stuff that they got nowadays in modern society, and you weren't concerned about like the modern politics or the culture wars and all that stuff. I don't think anybody even knew what an LGBTQ person was or what feminism was or anything like that, because you were just a little kid. So people get offended and they get hurt by this because now every time they see Masters of the Universe, they now associate this modern version with the memories they had as kids. So in a way, it skewers and it hurts those memories, because now you can't just think back, oh man, He-Man, Teela, Castle Grayskull, all that stuff that you would pretend to recreate after watching that cartoon, because now a little piece of that memory is now going to be associated with this modern crappy remake, right? And yeah, you can go ahead and you can say that it's completely different and it's a different audience, but why take a property and remake it in such a way? Why would you not stay true to the spirit and the essence of the show? And that's something that's very confusing, because so Kevin Smith, the showrunner of the series, essentially, there's controversy. He said he was a fan, and then at a certain point, I guess he said he didn't like the show. But if he is a fan, I guess my question is, why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just make it a continuation of what it was? Why not capture the same wonder, the same essence, the same essential core of that series? Why would you change all the characters? Why do you want to go dark and brooding? Why do you want to have it be all about empowered women? You know how much of that stuff is out there anyhow? That's a dime a dozen. It's all the same crap that gets produced all the time now. Why not take a real good look at something and actually put a lot of effort into it and create something that is a true tribute to the original series? That would be great, and that's what I would like to see. There's G.I. Joe remakes, there's remakes of obviously Masters of the Universe, we've got Transformer remakes, we've got a lot of different things which now get a modern spin on them. But here's the thing, the things that made them great, they should be left into those shows if we remake them. You shouldn't just change everything up just to try and be new and edgy. Everybody's trying to subvert expectations and give people a twist. You know what? There's nothing wrong at all of just retelling or telling a good story that doesn't have any twist whatsoever. And I think that would be something that should be done, and that would be something that would be a great series to have. Anyhow, that's all I got. Hope you enjoyed the drawing, and if you liked the video, hit like. Feel free to subscribe. Thanks.